Hey everybody, it's Karen, and I had some great responses yesterday from the shrimp curry pictures that I posted on my Instagram and my Facebook page. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make that for dinner for us tonight, because yesterday I was helping a client learn to make it. So here I'm gonna walk you through the steps in my brand new Instant Pot. So here's everything you will need. I did 2 cups of coconut milk. I poured them out of the can because, you know, sometimes it gets a little clumpy, so I wanted to whisk it together. I use different colors of bell peppers. I use sugar snap peas. Hey, here's a little tip. There's different bell peppers, boys and girls. That's a whole nother little workshop class. But just so you know, there is a difference in the way they taste. I always use pre-cooked shrimp. It's just a little faster for me, but now that I have the Instant Pot, I may not need to do that. These are some of my favorite things that I put in. Besides my curry, I use some Himalayan sea salt. I love putting turmeric in. I put in everything. And I put a dash of cinnamon in. And then I also have this red curry type paste. So I usually use powder, but I want to try this today instead. So what I did to get this ready ahead of time is I turned it on saute mode and then turned it up to more, but I'm going to go ahead and just cancel it because that way my pot's nice and hot. So I had put some oil, well, you can't even tell. I had put some coconut oil in there. So you'll probably hear the sizzle when I drop this in for sure. So I'm just going to pour all my milk in. Yep, there it goes. Little sizzly sizzly. Super hot, so be very careful. And like I said, I used 2 cups of organic coconut milk. It doesn't really matter what brand as long as you know, something you like. And then I'm going to use my turmeric. I should have opened all these up. It would be a lot easier, right? I usually just do a few shakes, you know, just enough to make it nice and yellow, golden. And then I'm going to put in my cinnamon, just a little bit of that. I don't really measure it out, you guys. I just shake it, I don't know, till it looks right? So that looks pretty good. Okay, well, I needed both hands, so I had to pause it for a second. So I put in my salt, and then I put in that red curry paste. I did about... how much of that? I think I did 4 teaspoons of red curry paste. You can use less. Some people only say 2 when they do recipes. I think that's what it actually calls for. But that's what we actually like. You know, it's mild. Red curry, it's not like it's real spicy or anything. So you see it kind of turns the milk a nice reddish color. Then I'm going to drop in my shrimp. So let's see how this works. One-handed as well, right? Maybe. Maybe I'm going to. Maybe I'm just going to use my hands and we'll see how it goes. But I'm thinking that this is going to turn out really great in here, so I'm excited to see. I usually do this in a big pot, and it doesn't take that long. Actually, just doing it in the skillet like I usually do takes me about, I would say, 15 minutes from beginning to end. But the fact that the Instant Pot said it could cook shrimp in 1 minute got me super, super jazzed. And since it's already pre-cooked, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to dump my vegetables in there with it as well. Like I said, I just use sugar snap peas. I like to grab a couple handfuls of different colored bell peppers. So just to add some color in there, right? And I'm just going to mix all that up. Looks really pretty anyway, right? Lots of color. Maybe I'll throw a few more veggies. I like the vegetables. It's more to me like vegetable curry with a little bit of shrimp. And instead of shrimp curry with vegetables. But this is also Shred 10 friendly for all you shredders out there. It's a fun meal. And my kids will eat this. Richard's kids approved, right? So there we go. So you got shrimp, you got vegetables, you got the curry. Here we go. My lid. This is super easy. You just line it up. There's little lines here that say, if you line up the arrows when you first put it on, it's super easy, and you just twist it. You got to make sure your vent, mine's probably turned the wrong way, in the back is sealed. And then I'm going to, it said to steam it, is what it said to do. For fish is the best way. Or it said if you want to do it like manual, you could just do it for 1 or 2 minutes. So that's what I'm going to choose to do though. I'm going to do manual. It's already on 5, but I'm going to bring it down 4 3, and 2 minutes at max. And then we are just going to push pressure cooker. And it's going to cook for 2 minutes. So we'll be back in a bit. Okay, well, I'm going to give you just a little bit, a tip I learned. And that is to use a wooden spoon. So when you do curry and liquid and like applesauce, things like that, if you use your quick release valve, it's all going to spray out and get food through it, and you don't want that. So I saw this somewhere that you just take a wooden spoon and put it in and just barely turn your lid. So that will just start letting steam out on its own really slowly instead of the big buildup. So I took my lid off really slow, really, because I did on low pressure, there was no steam hardly built up. And you can see it's cooked, right? It literally only took a couple minutes, and it smells amazing. My kitchen smells so good. So what I can do is I took it to the front and I put it on that warmer setting. And the thing is, it counts up on your warmer instead of counting down, so you know how long you have it on. So my family will be home soon. And so we will have this dinner, and I usually serve it, you can serve it over Thai pan noodles, you can serve it over cauliflower rice, you know, you just shred your cauliflower up real tiny in a food processor, you can steam it, or sometimes I actually serve it over rice. So there it is, the shrimp curry with vegetables, and it looks delicious. I'm sure it's going to taste that way too. And I will have the recipe typed out and in the comments. So if you like this video and you want to try this, please leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. There'll be more stuff coming. Thanks.